Hello and welcome to my channel, On the Hook Crochet, where we talk about wearable crochet style. And today, let's find out what's on the hook. Lots on the hook. I have lots of whips to show you, and also a couple of special things on my diamond painting progress. So I want to show you that as well. Now, I hope you're having a wonderful day and that you had a great weekend. And last week, I didn't see you last week, so thank you for that. Y'all are so patient. I had some things I had to do, so I had to put off my giveaways until today. So we're going to have two separate videos worth of giveaways, and I'm excited about that. There's a lot on my chair over there to give away for next week as well, so stay tuned for that. Now, for today, I wanted to talk about the People's Pullover, and I know you've heard me talk about this for 6 videos now. I went back and looked, and it's been 6 videos. Oh, by the way, if you're a new subscriber, I welcome you. Thank you for coming on and watching my channel. I hope you find something inspiring. If you're a returning viewer, which a lot of you are, thank you so much for following me, for buying my patterns, for buying my project bags, for supporting me in every so wonderful way. I know that the comments that I read are wonderful, and y'all are the very, very best. Now, I did see a couple of spammy comments on there, and I removed those. As soon as I see those, they're removed, and they're usually in a foreign language, and they were not very nice. I must say, they weren't being very nice. So I removed those from my comments, and also reported one of them because it was a little bit off color, and I don't appreciate that on my channel. So we don't curse here, we don't talk bad about things, so I try to keep everything on the up and up, and so keeping things lively and nice to listen to, and nobody's complaining. I'm not going to complain. And y'all complain all you want, but I'm not going to do that on my channel. I hope you appreciate that as well. So another couple of things. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Please like this video. It helps me grow my channel, and we want to do that. We want to have lots more people watching about crochet because it's coming on strong. And I noticed in the fashion industry, crochet is really hot this year. There are a couple of things that I saw on the runways back in October that were for the spring, and they were crocheted. And so we are gaining some momentum also on the knitting channel. Sometimes they'll include crochet patterns, they include crochet projects, and they talk about crochet. It's a beautiful, beautiful craft, and it's just as beautiful as knit. It's just different from knit. And so we're trying to make ourselves known out there in the world. So the more you share my videos, the better off we are. So you can also share my videos. Also, go down in the description box and sign up for my email list. You're in the community at that point. I send out an email when I announce new patterns and when I have new products in my Etsy shop, and you can keep up with my shop updates there. So be sure to sign up for that. It's free, and you get a free pattern when you sign up, and all the free patterns that I'm going to be sending out. I've got a couple in mind, and I'll be sending those out soon, but you have to be in the community to get those. Those would go directly to my email list, so be sure you do that. Now let's get down to the People's Pullover. This is our charity project for the people of Ukraine, and I designed the sweater, made the sweater in the Ukrainian flag colors. This is on my Etsy shop. There's a picture of the Ukrainian flag flying there in front of a building, and then also a picture of me wearing the People's Pullover. This is designed with paint box yarns. I'm really loving those. I love the way it looks. It's a really clean look when you crochet it. It's a beautiful, beautiful color too. This sailor blue and the buttercup yellow are the two pretty colors that I picked out to mimic the Ukrainian flag. So I'm really excited about how it looks. I'm going to wear this next week to church. I'm going to wear it because they're going to have a Ukrainian Day, and they're going to talk about the help that Ukrainian people need, and I might even tell them about my charity pattern. I don't know. But right now, this is the charity pattern called the People's Pullover. Y'all have been so wonderful to buy these patterns. There are 31 left to go. We had a goal of 200. All the proceeds will go to the Samaritan's Purse run by Franklin Graham. It's a wonderful charity, and they're over in Ukraine. I was going to send them the money for the proceeds from this pattern, and also $1 for each pattern. So $200 of my money, and then all the proceeds from the pattern. So we have sold 169 People's Pullovers. Only 31 to go. Y'all, please, if you have already bought one, consider buying another one for a gift of a crochet friend. You can do that. Or just to support the Ukrainian people. You don't even have to print it off. You can just leave it in your crochet pattern file and just have it there if you want it. But there are lots of reasons to support the Ukrainian people. This is not a political statement. It is only about the people who need help and who have had to abandon their country or actually are staying there and trying to find food to eat. The Samaritan's Purse is helping both of those types of people, also in the hospitals there. So it's a good thing to do. I welcome you to buy another People's Pullover if you've already bought one. Let's make it to the goal of 200 by next Monday. I really want to do that because we need to get the money over there as soon as possible. So thank you for your support. Thank you for buying the People's Pullover pattern. I appreciate it so very much. Now I want to talk about what I'm wearing. I wore this to church yesterday and had a lot of compliments on it, only because it's different. It's made from 3 different Cotton Fair yarns, and more about that today in the giveaway. We're going to give away some Cotton Fair. But right now I just wanted to talk about the 3 colors that this is made from. This is the Cotton Fair in charcoal, lemon drop, and yellow flash. Now I haven't been on the web to see if those are still available. My guess is that they're not, because this was a 2-year-old pattern, but you can use any Cotton Fair you want, any stripes you want. Now, I made this in 3 different stripes. One stripe is charcoal, one stripe is lemon drop, which is this yellow color here, and then the 3rd color is yellow flash, and that's this one right here. And it is a it's both yellow, the yellow color and the charcoal together. So those are mixed up in that stripe right there. So it's a 3-stripe pattern across. You also crochet it from one side to the other. This is not bottom up or top down. This is side to side. I've designed several patterns that are side to side crochet, and it makes the pattern very easy. If you're a beginner, it's a perfect pattern for you. Now I do use decreases here for the neck. I couldn't see just going straight across. It is not comfortable for me, and it probably wouldn't be comfortable for you. Some patterns don't even decrease up here at the neck, and I always think it's a good idea to give yourself a little bit of room there, because you won't wear the sweater if it's right up here on your throat. You don't want to do that. So I show you in here how to crochet side to side, and then to decrease those rows coming down, and then to increase those rows going back up to mimic the other side. And you're crocheting all the way from one side to the other. This also gives you a chance to make the sweater exactly to fit you. Now we do use the side to side measurement for this particular sweater. When you get started, you do the side to side measurement, and that gives you a focus on how far to go for halfway. So what I did was, when I crocheted from side to side, I stopped right here near the middle, and I made sure that I lined it up, and then I could see how wide it was going to be at the bottom. So I'm going to stand up and show you how this looks in a full view. So here I am in a full view of the side to side sweater, and this is not a very long sweater. If I made it again, which I might do, I'm not really sure, I might do it again, but I might make it about 1 inch longer, just a little bit longer, and it would be a little more modest at the bottom. I would probably wear this with some black jeggings, and that's what this is. These are jeans and jeggings together. I buy these a size larger so that they're not so tight, but they're still cut quite tight in the legs, and I don't really mind that all that much. But when I wore it yesterday, I wore it with a black skirt, and it looked just fine. This sweater looked just fine with a black skirt. But with a pair of pants, I like it to come a little bit longer. So I'll turn around and show you the back of the sweater. The back of the sweater is just like the front, but the neckline does not drop here. It just goes straight across. There are also no sleeves in this pattern. This sleeve is a cap sleeve that is a function of the side-to-side measurement. I used 4 inches of ease in this sweater. So there's 1 inch on the front, 1 inch on the back here, and the same on the other side. That makes 4 inches of ease. For me, that is a perfect ease sweater. It's perfect. Unless I'm going for a very wide sweater that might drape a little bit better. This is still a very nice drapey fabric because it's made from cotton fair, and that is a size 2 yarn. Here's an example of the cotton fair. It's by Premier. I love, love, love this yarn. This yarn is awesome to crochet with. It has no halo on it at all. I recommend it highly. It is very, very comfortable. It is a summer sweater, and it's a lightweight summer sweater. Now, you'll take a little bit longer to crochet this because it is so small, but it says on here that it is a number 2 fine, and this is the colorway. Well, it's cotton and acrylic, half and half. This is colorway cream, and I have not used this yet, and this will come up later in the giveaway portion of my program. I'm going to give away some of this cotton fair yarn, and that's what this sweater is made from. Now, I also made this sweater, I pulled this off the rack this morning. I also made this sweater in a size 4 yarn, and here is the sweater in a size 4 yarn. There are only 2 colors here, and each stripe is 2 rows. Each stripe is 2 rows. So there are 2 rows of gray, 2 rows of black, and so on across the sweater, and of course across the back as well. This is a beautiful sweater. It fits nicely. It's not difficult to make, and it also, you can make it out of any yarn you want. I promise you, any yarn you want. All you do is take your measurements, make sure you're doing that right, and then you start crocheting. And when you reach a certain point, you'll want to decrease for the neck, and you decide where that's going to be. I decided it would be right here. This is where I'm starting my decrease for the neckline, and this is where I wanted to end it. So I took that measurement, and then I crocheted down to that using the decrease instructions in the pattern. So you'll see that in the pattern. I don't know if I showed this to you, but this is what it looks like on my website. I'm wearing this actual sweater in the thumbnail picture, so you can find it on my website. It's called the Side to Side Sweater. Love it. I've made it twice, and I might make it again maybe this summer in some kind of a cotton. I wish I had made this from the afternoon cotton that I received from Premier, but I've made something else with that, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But anyway, I wanted to show this to you. This is a size 4 weight yarn. This is a size 2 weight yarn. So any yarn size you can use with this. Any yarn hook you can use. I made both of mine so that you could not see them. I could just slip them on and wear them, go out the door. You don't have to do a whole lot of prep with these. It's very, very easy, and it's a cool pattern for the summer. There's not a long sleeve, but there is a little bit of a cap for y'all that like to have a little more modest look on the side, which I do as well. So there you go. This is the Side to Side Sweater, and you can find it on my Etsy shop. Moving right along, I did a Hobie yarn review, and it will be published tomorrow, so be looking for that. Be sure to be looking for that because it'll give you an idea of what you can get from Hobie yarns, and there'll be some links on there that you can use to find the exact yarn that I'm going to show you. I made some swatches, and I wanted you to see this yarn. It was a sponsored video. They sent me the yarn. It's so wonderful, and it will be appearing again, and I think we'll be calling it a giveaway. So be sure to be watching for that. So that is one thing that I wanted to tell you about tomorrow. So if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification when that goes live, and you can take a look at it. It won't be very long. I think it's only about 30 minutes, and you can take a look at all different kinds of Hobie yarns that I tried out and made swatches for. Also this week, I would like to publish a video about my Nativity diamond painting. Those of you who are interested, and there are a lot of people who are now interested in my diamond painting because I'm trying to show different kinds of diamond paintings that I'm doing. And I did buy one that was in square form. All the diamond paintings I've done so far have been round drills, and those are the little pieces of resin that you attach to the canvas. And I bought a diamond painting with square drills, and I've never done that before. So as I work through that, I'll let you see what progress I'm making and what I think about those square drills. The easiest ones are the round ones. So if you're doing one for the first time, and there is a link in the description box for a 10% off, a $10 off coupon for Diamond Art Club, which is the company that sponsored me to make the Nativity. Now that painting is finished, and I have it back from the framers. So I'm going to give you a quick look at that, where it's hung up in my house, and then I'll be right back. A very quick look at my diamond painting. This is the very large version of the lilies that I still have in my dining room on the easel. Look at that. I still haven't had her hung up. I have to have a professional come and do it, but I'm going to hang her right over Mr. On the Hook's office. Look at that big wall there, and we have nothing on it, so I believe that's where she is going to go. So right quick, I wanted to show you that. That's still in my dining room. Now, let's scroll over, and the dining room is where I also hung up the Nativity, and there it is right there. And it's right next to my little settee right there. And I just wanted to hang it right here where I could see it. And let's get up a little bit closer. This is the frame that I had it done with. It's a frame that has a little bit of red around the edge. Let me get up really close so you can see that. See that little bit of red right there? There's a little bit of red, and it's actually the same color as the wall, which is not really red. It's kind of a deep purple, pinkish color. I'm not really sure what that is, but anyway, there it is, all finished up and framed and on the wall. So I'm real excited about this. I asked Mr. On the Hook if he wanted to put it away till Christmas, and he said absolutely not. So I'm going to make a separate video about all the things that I wanted to talk about on this particular diamond painting, but I wanted to show you where it was hanging up on the wall, and you can do the same thing with your diamond paintings because they are so gorgeous and they take a long time to do, so you want to get those up where you can take a look at those. So that is my Nativity diamond painting. I hope you enjoyed that. That is just a quick look at the Nativity. I'll be doing a reveal of that. It'll just be a 10 or 15 minute video, but I wanted to just concentrate on that one diamond painting because it was a sponsored painting and they did pay for the framing as well. So that was a wonderful, wonderful thing they did there at Diamond Art Club, and I want to give them a video of their own where I can show how beautiful the Diamond Art Club paintings are. And diamond paintings are coming on strong. If you haven't tried it, try a small one. Go to Diamond Art Club. They have small ones and large ones and all different kinds of subjects, animals, spirituality. They have Van Gogh paintings. I bought the portrait of Dr. Crochet, and it's a Van Gogh painting, very wonderful, not as well known as some of his others, but very colorful, very beautifully done by Diamond Art Club. There's also a category for mystical things, for dragons, for unicorns, children's category that you would do for children, for example, my St. Francis of Assisi. So I'm going to show you that one right now. Here's another quick look at my St. Francis of Assisi. This is how far I've gotten. Now, I did show you the owl that I finished, and there's a little kitty down at the bottom and the little birds right here that I have actually completed. And I have worked on his face. I have it almost finished. I have it all the way from here to his mustache. And then I still have, this is still sticky right there, so I still have this much to go. And the plastic is rolled up to right about there, so I can work on it as I want. Now, I did the actual letters, and the letters are done with a sparkly drill. And I'm trying to get over here where you can see it. I'm not sure if you can see that without a direct light, but it says St. Francis of Assisi, and I finished all of that. I have not done this, but I have done some of it right there. See, I've filled in some of the coloring around the top of his head. So there it is. That's the progress I've made on St. Francis of Assisi. That was a quick look at my St. Francis diamond painting. It was for my grandchildren's room that they come when they visit. I have 3 little grandsons, and one of them was St. Francis for Halloween last year, and I thought that was so touching, so sweet. And I want to make this for the wall, so I'm going to hang it up in their room upstairs, and that's where it will be. And I just wanted you to see the progress that I've made on that. I'm not making it a bottom to top or top to bottom. I did the owl and the kitty and the face on St. Francis, and also the writing around the edge. All that is done one at a time, and it's been kind of fun. It gives you a feeling of accomplishment when you have one of those things done instead of just working from the bottom to the top. And many diamond art paintings are more appropriate to do bottom to top, top to bottom, or side to side, but this one I just thought it would be nice because there were different pictures in it, and I thought that would be fun to do one at a time so we can take a look at it. So there you go. That's St. Francis of Assisi. Of course, it's in the children's section. I believe it might be in the religious section or religious tab on Diamond Art Club. I'll put a link to it down in the description box and you can take a look. I think it's still available there. A lot of their paintings are sold out. They sell them out so quickly that it's hard to catch them. So when I saw that this one was available, I went ahead and bought it. So it's not a sponsored Diamond Art painting, but I still really love it, and I wanted to have it for my own. So that's a little bit about my diamond painting progress this week. Now on to whips. I know this is going to be a long video, and I'm going to talk as fast as possible because I'm already at 20 minutes, and I don't want to make this video too terribly long, but I wanted to tell you about some whips that I'm working on this week, and I'm trying to finish some things, and I've started some things. You know me, I have to start something all the time. And it's okay to do that. It's okay to start projects because you eventually finish them or frog them. And that's what I do. I frog or finish, or I give them away and let y'all frog or finish, whatever you want to do. So this is an example of the People's Pullover. And you know that Crystal's been modeling that for 6 videos now because it's a charity project. And I wanted y'all to see it every single week. And I just showed you the pattern. It's the People's Pullover. But I decided to make it in 2 different colors because not everybody is loving blue and yellow. Now, I know those are awesome colors together, and I like bright colors, as you can see, but it's not for everybody. So I'm making them in a more demure color palette, and I wanted to show you this. I have the lace part done from the bottom, and I also have some of the body done and one of the stripes. So I wanted you to see what this looks like. These are Hobie yarns. This is the Hobie 8/8 rainbow quality 100% cotton yarn, and it is this is a size 3 yarn. It's a DK. It's designed in Denmark and it is made in India. This particular yarn is, and you can buy it at Hobie.com. I'll put the link down in the description box. They are sponsoring me right now, but they did not sponsor this project. This was one that I bought the yarn on my own, and I just wanted to see how it looked, how the pattern looked in 2 close colors instead of such dramatic colors. And this is the color cream, I believe, is color 65, and they don't usually put the names of the colors on the yarn, but this is what the yarn looks like on their website. It's Hobie rainbow yarn, and it's 100% cotton, and that's a beautiful color. It's a peach color. That's what I call it. It's just a peach. And then the contrasting color is color number 52, and that is what it looks like there. It's a cream color. So these are the 2 colors I'm using for the People's Pullover Reimagined. I'm just going to call it Reimagined, and this is what it looks like. It is quite lovely. It's going to be like this, and the end of the lace is at the waist, and that's where your contrasting color goes, right there. So that's what it's going to look like. It is a little bit longer than the original. I actually can get up here and show you. On the original, I had 4 windows, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on this one, I added about 1 inch or 1.5 inches to the length, so it would hang down a little bit farther from my waist. And again, a little bit more of a modest look, so that was for me on my second time around, which I always recommend that you do. If you have a pattern of anybody's, any pattern, always make it twice. Because the second time around you can correct things, you can change things. So I'm changing this up a little bit, and I'm adding an extra window, and so it's about 1.5 inches or so of length onto the sweater. And this is the extended single crochet, which is what the body is crocheted in, and then there are 2 rows there of the contrasting color, and then around the neck and the sleeves is another contrasting row as well, or 2 or 3 rows, I guess. I was trying to look over there and see what Crystal was wearing. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. That is my new People's Pullover. I've worked on it quite a bit this week, and I have this much done. I should be able to finish the front in not too long from now. Hopefully this coming week I can do that. But I bought quite a few yards from Hobie. These may end up in a giveaway. I don't think I'm going to need all those, but I usually order more than I need so that I don't have to worry about running out of yarn when I'm designing a pattern. So this is in my, oh, I wanted to show you this. Y'all seen this before, but this is in my pretty pink project bag, and that is the one with my logo embroidered on the front. I have some of these. I ordered quite a few actually because everybody loved these when they first came out. So if you're looking for a really nice project bag that's waterproof, it has pockets inside that you can put your crochet hooks in and other items. It has a very sturdy handles that are braided. It won't come apart, and it's large. It's a large bag. It holds quite a bit. This one still has the folds in it. But I really like this. I use these all the time. I have several projects going all at once, and I have different colors of project bags available, so you can see those on my Etsy shop if you're interested in a new project bag. So that's living in my pretty pink bag from my Etsy shop. Now let's look at another whip that I'm working on. When I was at Hobby Lobby picking up my Nativity, which is where I had the framing done, I always walk through the yarn department because Hobby Lobby has some really beautiful yarns, and mostly when I'm out shopping it's on Sunday, and they are not open on Sunday so that their employees can go to church or have a day of their own, and I totally get that. But sometimes I'll drive by and go, wow, I wish that was open so I could walk through Hobby Lobby. They have their own line of yarn, which is Yarn Bee, very beautiful yarn. And it is as nice or nicer than a lot of the luxury yarns that I buy. This one I found the other day. It's $4.99 a skein, and it was 30% off because either Wednesday or Thursday they have 30% off all their yarn. Y'all don't buy unless you go on Wednesday or Thursday. And it could be that when you go online it's the same story. I don't know. But this is 100% low pill acrylic, and it's Yarn Bee soft and sleek. DK. Now, those of you who shop Hobby Lobby, you probably have seen this before. It's 100% low pill acrylic. This is a very, very soft yarn. This is called Ocean Wave, and it is a little bit of just a light green and white tonal, beautiful, beautiful yarn. It's not stripy. I've already checked it out. It's not stripy, but for $4.99 a skein. All right, and on each skein are 478 yards. Now this is a DK, so you're going to need a little bit more, but I bought 2 of these for $10 minus 30%, so it was $7 plus tax. Okay, that is a bargain for a summer sweater, and I'm making a summer sweater from this. I'm making the Agnes sweater, which I finished, I don't know, about a month ago, I guess. It's a very easy sweater for summer, sleeveless top. It is not a tank top. This is a sleeveless blouse, basically. It has rib trim around the neck, around the hem as well, not around the sleeves. The sleeves are just not even existent. They just have a little bit of an edging on them, just like these. These just have a little edge on them. That's it. This is what it looks like crocheted up. This is just a double crochet in the Agnes sweater with about maybe 4 inches of ease around the bottom. Just so very lightweight. This is extremely lightweight yarn, and I really like it. It's, again, the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK, not sponsored, just loving this yarn. It's very, very soft, and it looks like it's going to be very easy to wear in the summertime. Now, my original Agnes sweater like this was made from a luxury yarn. Really beautiful. It's very comfortable. It is a go-to sweater in my wardrobe, as is this and a couple other cotton sweaters that I've made in the past. But right now I've decided to make another Agnes sweater because I love the way it fits. So I'm going to make another one of these. Again, this is the Agnes sweater, and that's going to be out of the Hobby Lobby soft and sleek yarn, which I'm generally loving right now. I might buy it in a different color, I don't know, but right now I'm going to try to get an Agnes sweater out of this in the next couple of weeks. Last but not least, living in my Azalea Pink crochet project bag is the Cecilia, and y'all have been keeping up with this, asking me where it is, and I finally have it here. I want to show you the yarn that I'm using, and this is the Afternoon Cotton by Premier, not sponsored. This is what it looks like. Premier Afternoon Cotton. Very, very nice, very sleek, very soft, and this is it is a DK, but it really crochets almost like a number 2 yarn. It is very, very small, and it's 100% Egyptian mercerized cotton. Very, very nice Giza cotton. On each little skein there are 136 yards. These are 50-gram skeins. So you have to buy twice as many of these to, if you're kind of gauging it like you buy a skein with 100 grams of yarn. This is the colorway Fog. And I'm also using Deep Jade. I'm using Azalea, and I'm also using Thistle, which is a purple color, and I'll show you that right now. This is what I'm using. I'm using a G hook as well, which is just, to me, very, very small, but that's okay. I'm using a G hook. I'm just telling you. I'm using a G hook. Now, I have finished the front. I don't know if I showed this. I don't think I have shown this to you. I have finished the front of the sweater. Now, at the bottom of the sweater is one row of contrast color, and then when I was moving toward the neckline, I crocheted a row of Thistle, Deep Jade, and Azalea, Thistle, and Deep Jade. Now I'm going to put Azalea around the neckline. The neckline is a wide neckline. It is going to be a very cool summer sweater, but it also has a lot of ease. I don't know if you've noticed, this is probably 10 inches, 15 inches of ease, 14 inches of ease, something like that. I'll measure it for you. That is the front of the Cecilia sweater. Now on the back, I have just finished that this morning. I was so excited to finish it, but I went all the way across with the stripes on the back to match the ones on the front. So this is the back of the sweater, and look how large it is. I really did a little bit too much ease, but I'll see what it looks like. The sleeves will be quite long, probably about almost to my elbow when I have it sewn up, and they'll fall right about like that. So you can kind of see that a sleeve, when you make a sweater with a sleeve built in, it's really just a function of how much ease you have in your sweater. Right there, about that much ease, and when you push that over towards you, then that's how much sleeve will be in the sweater. Now this is just to my shoulder, and I did a row of the Fog at the top and a row of the Fog on the front. This is on the back, that's on the front. So when I sew them together, it will look like one of these stripes. So that'll be at the top of the sweater. And of course in the pattern I'll show you how to do all that, but it's not difficult. It's just knowing when to stop crocheting and when to start your stripes. So this is what the back looks like. It is really beautiful. I'm excited about this, and I'm glad that I used multi-stripes on this and not just one color. I think using several colors really makes it pop. Now I bought one skein of each of these colors. I bought 2 of the pink because I did the row at the bottom with pink and one here, and then I will do the edging in pink. On the sleeve I want to use the purple. I think that would be so pretty. So we'll see how that works out. But I wanted to show you that Cecilia is in the works. Also, my blue sky sweater, I'm working on the pattern. That's kind of difficult. There's a lot to talk about in there because it's a top-down yoke sweater, and I wanted to make it so that, look at all that fuzz in the air. I wanted to make it so that everybody could make it, no matter how small or large they were. So I want to make sure that it works for everybody. And I do love feedback. If you make it in a size 1X or a 5X or an extra small or a medium or large, let me know how it fits. Let me know if you were successful with it, because that's really important to me. I want my sweaters to be size inclusive. So far I've not had anyone say their sweater didn't fit. So a lot of people have made my sweaters. I think I have 81 patterns out there now. And then I'm going to have the Cecilia will be out there. The blue sky sweater will be out there. And I have one other pattern that I'm coming up with some Hobie yarn. I'm going to show you that maybe next time. Hopefully we'll be able to finish it, or it might be a frog and finish in one of my giveaways. So speaking of giveaways, let's talk about giveaways. 2 videos we talked about the Don't Look Up sweater. A lot of you said that you went out and watched the movie. Now, I was not promoting the movie because the movie has some a little bit of cursing and some other things that are not really appropriate I watched it so I could see the sweater, and I hope that's all y'all watched it for. The movie plot I thought was kind of interesting. It had a twist at the end. I thought that was kind of weird and cool at the same time. But I had bought the yarn to make the sweater that the main actress is wearing in the movie in a couple of places. She wears it in a kitchen setting where she was opening a refrigerator, and you could see the whole sweater there. I just thought it was so beautiful, and then I kind of changed my mind. I lost my excitement about the sweater, and so it's a Frogger finish this time. It's a Frogger finish for y'all, and a lot of y'all wanted this particular sweater, and I said, okay, I'll just give away the whole thing, including the part that I've already finished, which isn't very much. It's just the bottom part of the sweater that I'm working on. I was working on. I'm not working on it anymore. And that will go to the giveaway winner, as well as the yarn. And here are the different colors of yarn. Some of y'all were just excited about this yarn, so I'm glad that I picked these colors. They are the Premier, let me show you that. They're the Premier Anti-Pilling size 4 yarn, and I think it's all acrylic. Yes, it's all acrylic. It has the OECO text disclaimer there that they have tested this yarn for dangerous chemicals and things that might irritate your skin. So you could use this for a baby blanket very confidently. You could use it for a baby sweater or for yourself. If you're sensitive to yarns, you could certainly use that. And this, I really like that now, knowing that there are some yarns that are eco-tex tested. And so these 4, of course, are, and they're the anti-pilling 100% acrylic size 4 yarn. So I have, I think I have another couple in the bottom there. But there are some yarns that are still in the package. And then I have the extra yarns here that I was going to use for the color work. So you could certainly use it for that, or you could just scratch that, frog it out, and make it into something else. Baby blanket, cape, poncho, whatever you want to make. So that is the giveaway that I had in the video 2 videos ago. Because last week I couldn't do a giveaway because I was filming the video on a Saturday, and I didn't want to cut off that ability to sign up for the giveaway, because some of y'all hadn't watched my video yet. A lot of people watch my videos on the weekend, and that's almost a week after I publish, but that's okay. But for a video, I want to make sure everybody has ample time to sign up for it before the next Monday. So anyway, that will go to the giveaway winner who used the word up in her comment, and that was on the May 9th video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right now to the May 9th video. I've already typed in the word up in the little box. The people who use up in their comment would be in the giveaway this week. So I'm going to turn the camera to the computer, and let's find out who wins this Don't Look Up, all this yarn that I bought. It's a Frogger finish. I had a little bit of a snafu with my camera, so I picked the winner thinking that my camera was on, and it was not on. So I took a picture of the winner, and they'll be right here. This is Valda Lewis, and Valda, you won the Don't Look Up yarn. So let's go on to some giveaways that I announced last Monday. And these are ones that will be, again, awarded today. So stay there. I will get these out to you here in just a minute. The first one is Splash, and this is a King Cole. A lot of y'all wanted this. This is a DK, beautiful yarn by King Cole, one of my favorite manufacturers. And this has lots of pretty colors all mixed into the charcoal and white base of this yarn. It is a, I believe it's an acrylic, 100% acrylic, 320 yards on this. There's quite a bit of yardage, and it's fat and it's soft. So I really love the King Cole yarns. So this will go to our first winner now, and we'll choose her in just a moment. But this will go to winner number 1. Winner number 2 will receive a ball of Cotton Fair in the color cream and one in the color black. Now, I know that this sweater right here in Cotton Fair, it took 800 yards, I believe, in Cotton Fair. Now, that's not all of this. You might order another ball of black or white or both, if you want to make this particular sweater in Cotton Fair. But anyway, this is Cotton Fair. There's a ball of each one, black and white, and that goes to winner number 2. Winner number 3 is winning 3 balls of the Bamboo Pop yarn, which is a very lovely yarn. I've used it before. It's 50% cotton, 50% bamboo, 100 grams, and there are 292 yards on the ball, and there are 3 balls, so that would be enough to make one of these side-to-side sweaters if you wanted a solid color. So the winner number 3 will receive the 3 balls of Cotton Fair. So let's turn the camera to the computer and find out who wins these 3 gifts. Okay, here's the internet address right there for the video that I am pulling these 3 giveaway winners from. The keyword was splash for the very first yarn, so that was for the King Cole yarn. Let's find out how many people signed up for this, and that would be 175 people signed up for that. So let's find out who wins the King Cole yarn, and that would be Rosalind Givens. Rosalind Givens, and there is the word splash right there. So Rosalind, you win the King Cole yarn. Now let's go back over here, and we're going to put the second keyword in. All right, the second keyword, and that word is cotton for Cotton Fair, C-O-T-T-O-N. And let's see how many people signed up for that. So YouTube comments right there, and that would be 204 people signed up for the Cotton Fair. So if you use the word cotton in your comment, you are in the running. So let's see who won the Cotton Fair yarn, the black and white Cotton Fair yarn. Phineas, you have won the Cotton Fair yarn, and there it is, the word cotton right there in her comment. So Phineas, you have won the Cotton Fair yarn. Now let's go back over here. Congratulations to our first 2 winners here. Whoops, where am I going? Here we go. All right, let's put in the other keyword, and the other keyword is bamboo, and that's B-A-M-B-O-O. All right, the word bamboo. Sorry about this camera work. I don't have a tripod, so I'm just kind of working with my hands here. All right, let's find out how many people use the word bamboo in their comment, and that would be 227. So let's go over here and see who wins the Bamboo Pop yarn, and that would be Wendy Bell. Wendy Bell, you have won the cotton bamboo yarn. It's called Bamboo Pop, and there's the word bamboo right there in her comment. So Wendy, you have won the Bamboo Pop yarn. Congratulations, and congratulations to everyone, all 4 winners. Next week we'll have 2 winners, and one winner will receive the Twister yarn from Hobie, and this is one of the yarns that was sponsored to me by Hobie Yarns. Let me find it right here where there it is. There's their label, Twister yarn by Hobie. Love this yarn. This is a beautiful, beautiful half and half cotton and acrylic yarn. There are 1,093 yards on this cake, and the beautiful colors in here go all the way from pink to a light blue, medium blue, dark blue, navy blue at the top. And so if you're making a scarf or something like that, this would be absolutely outstanding. And I know that I won't be making one from this. I bought another. I didn't buy one. I was sponsored another Twister cake, and I'll show that to you in my Hobie video. Hopefully that'll be coming out tomorrow. In fact, it will be coming out tomorrow. So I'll show this one in there as well. So if you're interested, you can watch my Hobie yarn review. But there are 2 colors that I ordered. One was this color here, and this is called color number 4. This is color number 4. It's a purple and turquoise. And this is color number 52, which is the pink to the blue. So very beautiful yarn. Now let me show you, I did a swatch of this for my Hobie yarn review, and I will show it to you. If you haven't, you will not probably have seen it. Maybe you have by now, but this is what it looks like. It's a very tiny yarn. It's a number, I think it's a number 1. Let me check that real quick. It's a number 2. It's a number 2 fingering weight yarn, and I think I used a size 8 hook, and it turned out really pretty. It would be a beautiful, beautiful scarf. A sweater would take you a while to crochet, but it might be worth it if you did maybe even a side-to-side sweater. But it's going to have a stripy look, and it's going to graduate from pink to blue. And if you started here, it would be pink, and then it would start to be blue, and then on the back it would be blue, and then navy over here. I doubt if it would take more than 1,000 yards to make one. It takes about 800 in the Cotton Fair, and the Cotton Fair is a number 2 as well. So I think you'd have ample yardage for that. But for me, this would be a scarf pattern for sure. A beautiful, beautiful scarf made from this yarn. So giveaway winner number 1 next week will receive this Hobie yarn, and it weighs quite a bit. It's a lot of yardage in there. I really love it. And the key word for this is twister. Twister. And let me show you that word right there if you can read it. It is T-W-I-S-T-E-R. Just like what a tornado is called. It's called a twister. So that word is your key word for the Hobie yarn. So be sure you sign up for that. You never know what great, wonderful thing you might come up with to make that. So it's a beautiful, beautiful yarn. I think a shawl would be the most beautiful in that. Maybe even one of mine. I have several shawls. One is done with the number 2 weight yarn, and it's really beautiful. So give that a try as well. Now, number 2 giveaway winner was going to win 9 skeins of yarn. Now, these are all the same. They're not the same color, but they're all the Stylecraft yarn from Stylecraft, which is right there. I know you've seen this or heard of it. It's the Stylecraft Special. It's a DK weight yarn. Double knit, and it is soft as it can possibly be. I personally, if you may know the answer to this, but I personally don't know why I bought all this yarn. There must have been a reason, because I bought 9 skeins of different colors. And let me show you the colors of this again. This is the Stylecraft yarn, 100 grams on each skein, so there's a lot of yardage on here. This is the Colorway Cream, which I showed you. And let's see if I can find out how many yards are on here. It's 100% premium acrylic. I don't know if you realize it, but premium acrylic is different from acrylic. It is softer and smoother, I think, than regular acrylic. When it's premium, I think they must have to have some kind of a different spin on the yarn or something. It makes it, to me, seem a little bit higher quality. Maybe it's just up here. I think premium is better. But this is a premium acrylic, and there are 322 yards on each skein. There are 9 skeins here, so you've got a whole lot of yarn. Well, let me just show you the colors. I'll show them to you through the little bag, because this is how Stylecraft used to send out their yarn. I don't think they do it anymore. But there is the colorways, get them up here, apricot and cloud blue and parchment. Those are the 3 colors there. Those are 3 of the skeins. And then we have cream, of course. There's that. And then we have a pretty green, and I think this is called spring green right there. Spring green. And then there are 2 shades of pink. No, yes, 2 shades of pink. And then there's a little bit of a purple here too. There's one that's purple. And it's called clematis, which is the name of a flower. It's a purple flower. But again, there is the clematis and then the 2 shades of pink, and I can't really dig them out right now, but those are the colors that you'll receive. So I can't even hold them all up. I guess I probably could like this. There are the 9 skeins of yarn that I'm giving away next week. They're beautiful. They've never been out of the bag. I don't know why I bought them, but they're taking up space in my stash, and I'm not sure what to even do with these. I'm sure you can make a baby blanket out of it. These are so gorgeous. These are made in Turkey, just if you're interested in knowing where your yarn is made. But these are made in Turkey. There is the parchment color. Really pretty. It's just a very light beige, a simple brown beige. Really pretty. I like that. So all those will go to giveaway winner number 2 next week. And the key word here is special. And there's the word right there, S-P-E-C-I-A-L, special, like you're a special person. Y'all are all my special people. The word is special. So the key word is special there, and the key word is twister for the Hobie yarn. And be sure to sign up for those for next week. And next Monday, I will be picking 2 winners. And one winner will receive the Stylecraft, one winner will receive the twister yarn. So exciting. I'm glad to get these out of my stash. And then next Monday, stay tuned for that, because in that video, I'm going to give away some Hobie yarn. You can sign up for that. not this one particular, this will be given away next week, but you can sign up for another giveaway next week, which will include Hobie yarn that was sponsored by Hobie. It was sent to me by Hobie, so I will be giving that away to some lucky winners that watch my show. Now, I know I said that I had 2 winners next week. There will actually be 3 winners next week, and I forgot to get this up off of my counter over there, but this is the Crochet Surprise, and I think it's for May. I'm not sure, but I think it's May's Crochet Surprise. Crochet Surprise is a subscription box that comes every month with a crochet project, a very wonderful thing, and I don't think many of them are fitted projects. They're mostly shawls and scarves and shoes and household things like that that you can make that are appropriate for most everybody. Now, every Crochet Surprise, and you can go down in the description box and you can receive a discount on your first Crochet Surprise if you use my link down there. I don't make any money off that, but actually they send me a box every month that I give away, and I talk about it for a second just so you'll know what it is. A Crochet Surprise, I had it for a year or 2 on my own, and I really loved it. I made most all the projects that came in the boxes, but now I am sent one for free, and I give it away to one of my lucky subscribers. So inside each box is also some loose tea, and this is called Dame Gray. This is a blend of black tea, and it is spiced with lemon and orange flavors. So it's very, very wonderful. This is the best tea in the world. I've had a lot of this tea. I still have some of it in a drawer in my kitchen because every so often I want to have a glass of tea. Hot tea. I always go there and use the loose tea. So this is the Dame Gray tea. This will go in the May box, and every box has a package of tea. I think there's only been one that didn't have it. It was probably because of the supply chain or something, I don't know. But this is the Crochet Surprise. Each Crochet Surprise comes with a folded pattern, and it's very wonderful. It's made with nice paper. It's something that you keep. You don't give this away, or you don't throw it away. And this month is the diamond shawl, and this is what it looks like. I don't want to give away the instructions, of course, but the diamond shawl looks like that, and it looks very beautiful. I'm sure that it's not difficult to make. I've looked through the instructions, and there are only 12 rows on here, and then you repeat. So it's not difficult to do. Here's the card. I'll just show that to you while I'm reading. The finished size of the shawl is 65 wide by 30 inches deep. So it is also made with an eye crochet hook, which is a good size hook, so it shouldn't take too long to make. Now, what comes with this are 3 rolls, I call them rolls, of Super Saver Red Heart yarn, and this is called OGO, and On the Go, I guess, is what that stands for. Let's see if that's it. Tangle Free and Quick Start. So there are 3 large skeins of yarn in there that you make your diamond shawl with. The diamond shawl comes with 3 skeins of this Red Heart yarn, and on each skein are 364 yards, and this is soft navy. That's the color of the yarn. I hope you can see that. I didn't want to take it out of the package because it's packaged really nicely in there, but you get 3 of those, and you may have seen these in the stores. I've actually seen them in the stores, but I've never tried one. But it's a number 4 yarn. It's all acrylic, and it's OECO text tested, so there are no harmful substances in this yarn. That's a new thing for Red Heart, I believe. So Red Heart is the type of yarn that they're sending you this month, and I really like it. It takes approximately 495 yards to make one, so you have ample yardage on here to make it larger maybe, or maybe you could squeeze 2 out of it. I don't know. That might be an interesting project. But again, this is the Crochet Surprise, and this month is the Diamond Shawl. So sign up for the giveaway. This will be given away next Monday, and the keyword here is surprise. S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E. Surprise. S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E. That is the Crochet Surprise box that's going out to a lucky winner next Monday. So be sure to sign up in your comment. I hope I haven't been too long today. I'm sorry my videos are so long, but I have been crafting quite a bit and I want to show you all the progress I've made. Plus the giveaways are very important to me. I have to keep my stash moving because I get yarn in quite often. I'm expecting a knit crate shipment very, very soon, so I will be showing that as well. So I want to tell you goodbye. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and be sure to like this video before you click away. Be sure to like it. That helps me with my channel growth. It is so wonderful when you do that, and be sure to share it with someone who can enjoy crochet, who might want to watch a wearables channel. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you next Monday. Don't forget the Hobie yarn review that will be coming out tomorrow. You'll get a notification if you are subscribed, so be sure to subscribe, and also be sure to sign up for our community, our email list down in the description box. All the links for all the things I talked about today will be in the description box. Be sure to use that. If you're interested in anything, you can use that. I don't make any money off that. You can just click the link and you can go and find certain things that I talk about, all my patterns and the yarns and all that I talk about. So I want to be sure that you know how to get to those, because some people will write me a comment and say, how do I find the so-and-so pattern? And I think the link is down in the description box. If you don't know where the description box is, it's a little arrow that you click on and it opens up this volume of information, links to find whatever we talk about on our channel. So be sure to do that and check on that. So join me next Monday and let's find out what's on the hook.